I'm going to slowly turn it on so they slowly get used to it. I think Beth will be yours will be the only one that hasn't had these on before. Yeah, you guys have had this. Fab stuff. And then here comes Lily, and we're bang on time. Beth, anything so far you find he needs to work on? No? Just figuring him out at the minute? Yeah. You okay, Lily? You're sorry? Quite ill? Oh no. We'll be kind to you today then. Of course, as you guys probably know, just try and avoid horses nose-to-nose contact at the minute. I'm just being a bit strict on this sort of thing because we all know what's going on in the local area at the minute. Most people are sensible about it, but just to make sure we're all very aware, avoid contact as much as possible. Good. How's she been this week, Lily? Okay? Yeah, I'm ridden her. Okay. Oh no, what's been up with you? Like a virus sort of thing. I think there's a lot going around at the minute. We will all be keeping our distance from you then. That's for sure. Okay, good. Bless him. He is Mr. Chills, isn't he? Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Your benefit. Your benefit. There you go. You what, sorry? Was she alright? Okay. Right, just to begin with, guys, just have a quick trot, quick canter with them. Just let them loosen up and then we'll get working with the poles quite quickly. As you can see here today, I've got a fair bit set up on the old pole front. And of course, with this group, it is an option of when we do canter poles, people can canter, but if they would prefer to charge, that is also fine. And we'll all just start trotting around to begin with. Divide your space a little bit here. Eyes up there, Penny, shoulders back. Thinking shoulders away from her ears, not leaning down towards the ears. Change the diagonal, Penny. That's it. And Beth, with him to begin with, I want you to think about your inside rein just straightens him up a little bit. Your outside rein balances him. Now he must be a little bit straighter before he's balanced. Can you see how he tries to curve out a little bit there? That's better. Yes, find that suppleness around the inside bend, inside leg. Think about him stepping down into that left rein balance a little bit more. You're feeling just at the minute go a little bit heavier on your inside than the outside. And that's why at the minute I just want you to straighten him up on the inside bend, inside flexion a little bit, so that he starts to step into a little bit more weight in your outside contact. And especially when you're circling, Beth, what I want you thinking is a bit of a leg yield feel to really help get that lift and engagement from the inside hind leg, which will then help create the suppleness down the inside of his neck. Can you feel that? Yeah. Right. Penny, just carry your hands half an inch off the wither, not too high, just a little bit higher. And the same with you, working on her, just coming that little bit softer around that inside leg. Yeah, push the quarters away a little bit more here. That's it. Good. Calf, just open your left knee a little bit more there. Just finger around that inside heel. Good. Nice. Happily stepping up there. Good. And then when she comes down to trot, think about her just stepping a little bit more through from behind in that downward transition. Just because sometimes the trot's a little bit short. Now forward, up. Yeah, think about for the lift to come a little bit more, especially in that downward transition. Think about her stepping up and forward into the contact. Just sometimes feel she goes a little bit on that front end. Think about bringing her up a little bit more off your leg and seat. Even contact, even straightness in front. Okay. And once we've had a bit quick trot, quick canter with you guys, come down to your walk, have a breathe, and we're going to get working with my straight line poles on my side to begin with. And again, don't go too mad on your warm-ups, guys, because you do know I will work you hard. Good. He's got a lovely way of going. He's very sweet, yeah. Now, what I just want you to think a little bit more, it's very sweet, but think about him just working his back end a little bit more. Sometimes you can see it's very lovely, but sometimes he looks like he's pushing when he's not pushing. That's it. Good. Straighten on the bend, round that heel, get it to push down into that left. Yeah, work the inside hind leg a little bit more, and then trot and leg yield to the right off your left leg. Ask for the new bend. Ask it to push down right. That's better, and ride that canter away. Yeah, I think everything for you, Beth, as well, is just thinking not faster, but just a little bit more impulsion. Up half a gear, so he just comes out a little bit better into the contact. Straighten him on the bend a little bit, push the quarters away. How much softer can you get him down the bend? Good. That's better. And I'm now starting to see him just open up in his shoulder a little bit more in front here. Right. Good. Okay, Lil, just give her a walk a minute. We'll get working with the poles to begin with. All right? Okay. All right, so just give him a quick breather, Beth, before we get working with our poles this side. We'll have plenty of time with the canter. Don't you worry, we'll be doing canter poles, etc. Good, just give her a breather a minute then. And all the time with you, Kath, it's thinking about her lifting around those turns, not motorbiking. And especially in here, you've got the room in here to really work on that lift. Yeah? Good, give her a breather a second. And what we will do first, guys, is we're going to work on these blue poles to yellow poles on the right rein, coming from the gate up towards the mound. Now, Kath, what I want you to think now, when you let her stretch out, Think about letting her stretch up, but think slightly bring her nose up a little bit within the stretch. Just every so often, just say, right, up with your nose a little bit, allow. Just so that, because sometimes when she really gets her head too low, she just shuffles in front and then shortens in her back. It's great that she's stretching, but think about her stretching out and forward rather than out and down near her feet. Yeah? And that will just help with that little bit of heaviness there. Okay. So we'll all start on the right rein. Blue poles to yellow poles. We'll all come and do this as a group. You want? Yeah, blue poles to yellow poles in trot. Coming through. And I want nice straight entry, nice straight exit. In trot. Good. Use that space. Just shorten your rein half an inch there a little. Think about her coming soft around the heel. Yeah, little balance. Eyes up. Little straighten outside contact. Straighten the left shoulder. Keep around the inside leg. And straight on your exit. Good go. Just straighten his left shoulder a little bit there. Round the right leg. Eyes up. Good. Little balance. Left rein here. Yeah. Just go to a little bit of outside leg when he starts to a little bit drift too much to the left. That was nice and straight, but just a little bit to the left of both poles. Slightly lost the left shoulder on the first turn, yeah? Good. Little balance left. Good. Think level is. Eyes up. Good. Outside leg on the turn here. Now around the right leg. Good. Little balance left. That's it. Looking for your poles there. Patting. Shoulders up. Don't get too tight in your left. Yeah. Think about having the inside connection a little bit more. That's it. Good. Just a little balance there. Just slightly slow the trot a little bit there. And then soft. Yeah. Just a little bit big to those first poles and they end up getting a little bit close. Just once more this way, guys, and we'll go the other way. But as you're working them round, thinking about that impulsion, that rhythm, that tempo to your trot. And as you come off the turn, think about bringing the whole horse around the turn. So bring the outside of them around here, Kath. Bring the outside of her around, off your outside leg, outside rein. Now inside leg, straighten, eyes up. Good, little straighten outside of her. Outside leg as she starts to fall out, otherwise keep around the inside leg. Good. Outside rein balancer. Good. Eyes up. Shoulders up. Bring your hips forward a little bit more. Good. Well done. Little balance. It's alright. But this is the bits you've got to figure out in a minute with him, yeah? It's probably the first time he's been going around in a group in a long time. Okay, let's change the rein, guys. We'll go the other way. Outside rein straight and make sure that neck doesn't fall out. Good. And straight on your getaway. Then let's come on the left rein through these poles. Good. Nice trot coming there. Little balance before your turn. Yeah. Little balance coming out. Soften your right elbow. Eyes up. Little balance after the pole. Keep around the left leg. Inside bend a little bit here. Good. Find the softness down the left side. Good. And what I want you to think, both for you and Beth, actually, Lily and Beth, is actually think about straightening them on the heavy rein before you balance them in the lighter rein, and for keeping them true to your leg. Good. Nice there, Pen. Just make sure you're a bit straight on that exit, yeah? Land, think straight, right away. Soft down the outside elbow. Good. Little balance. Don't lose your inside connection. Round that left leg. Good. And straight. Well done. We'll go once more this way, guys. Inside flexion a little bit here, Lil. Don't get tight in your right. Yeah. Working on the straight. There's a little wobble to your right there, wasn't there? The thing about keeping a straight off the leg a little bit more. Good. Inside flexion here. Round the left leg. Good. I like him, Beth. Once more this way, guys. Organise it before your turn. Bring the outside of her around it off the outside leg. That inside leg straighten. Keeping that impulsion, that rhythm, that tempo to the trot. And straight. Left leg. Shoulders up. Better. Good. So we always make sure we come in straight. We also make sure we come out of these poles straight. We don't let these horses fall down on the shoulder. Round that left there, Kath. Just from you, Kath, let her trickle to the left on the exit there, yeah? Must keep her a little bit more secure and straight. Good. Well done. Little balance and now soft. Let him take you. Go. Good. Have a breather, guys. And we're now going to get working with a bit of a turning exercise now, using my green poles to yellow. So you're going to always work from fence side towards the mouthhold side. We'll come from the left first and we'll go green to yellow. And then we'll come around and then we're going to go green to blue. Alright, but this is where we're going to really need to make sure on the exit of your poles you are straight. Because if you end up turning too early after the poles, you're going to end up on top of your second set. Does that make sense? So we'll start from the left rein first, over the green to your yellow, and then come around, right rein, green to your blue. So we keep working on a figure of 8 using these 3 sets of poles. But each way I really want you to encourage softness around the inside without losing the outside shoulder. Okay, so we're going to come left to right first, but keep coming all together, guys. Use that space on this side. Make sure you're looking at the mouthhold side. Right leg, push it over a little bit, soft down your left. Looking at your yellow, round that right leg. Now a smooth turn, change the diagonal as you've changed the rein. Well done. Good. When she gives you that lifting sort of step over the poles, try and not get legs forward in your shoulder. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, of course. That's fine. Right, no worries. Yeah. And walk the turn, bring the outside of her around here. And then right leg push on. Well done. Good. Bring the outside of her around here without losing the inside contact connection. That's it. And then we're going to go the other way, guys. Green to your blue. Think of a leg yield feel through the corner here, there, Beth. Think of a leg yield feel to keep the lift through the middle, a little balance coming out. Good. Don't lose that inside suppleness there. And at Kath, if any point you feel she needs a breather, don't be afraid to give her one. Alright? That's it. Little balance. And then place the outside of her through the turn here. Good. And then left leg trot away. Good. Little balance coming out there. Now round that left. Yeah. Now forward of your trot. Good go. So each way, it's really making sure these horses are coming soft and supple each way. Kath, give her a breather a minute. I say, because I don't know how fit she is in a minute, don't feel afraid to just go, oh, I'm going to take a step out of this. Yeah? That's it. Better turn there, Beth. Adjust him. Plan your new turn now. And your new turn. Yeah. So it's just getting you a little bit sooner your adjustment. That was 10 times better.
He's more settled in the contact.
Yeah.
And he's seeking contact rather than pulling it.
Yeah. Just carry the inside hand a little bit there. Don't let him pull you down. Good. We'll go once more each way, guys. Eyes up. Little balance round the right leg. Look for your new turn now. That's it. So we want to be planning the new turn before we've even got to the green poles. So planning the new turn. That's it. Round that new leg. That's it. Well done, Pen. Good. Once more each way, guys. Once you've gone green to blue, have it even with them. Beth, if you want a couple more times, you can. Yeah. Much better trot coming here. Organise your new turn. And around that new leg. Bring the softness round the inside heel. That's it. Good job. Plan your turn, round the inside heel. Shoulders up. That's it. Look ahead. Now left leg commit. Good. Have a breather, Pen. Have a breather, Lil. Back on one more. Then give him a breather. Now plan that new turn. Looking for your new pulse. Balance it there. That's it. Good. And I like that bit more lift to the trot there as you went over those second poles. Give him a breather a minute. Good. Bit more enforcement's all right. Like I say, I keep you working a bit. He's lovely. You. Hold fire, guys. Let me do a swap. Are you okay? I missed what happened there. Fine. Right. Let him breathe a second. But what we're going to do next is we're going to go, my white dressage board's up the top. Right turn to my free poles to my flags. Straight to my flags to free poles. Right-handed to my boards on the left-hand side here. Alright, so really trying to imply working on the straightness and the turn, what we've been working on using those three to begin with. And then we're going to do one by one and mix it all up using some canter work if people would like to. Alright? We can do this all together, this one. Okay. And then, Kath, if you want to walk your turns, feel free to. Yeah? Come across if you need to. Lil, don't worry about going a million miles away. Plan your turn there. Yeah? Eyes up. And straightness, alright? Just want you setting him up now for your turn. Organise it. Look for your turn. Look ahead. Look ahead. Outside of him, bring around here. Ha-ha. Yeah. So it's just getting you a little bit more on the button before your turn. And you want to notice that at the beginning, right from the top end. And then trot away, Kath. But still think when you're walking your turns there, Kath, about bringing her around that inside leg, not letting her drift in on the turn. Eyes up. And then bring her round. Yeah, and trot. Yeah, move the trot away, relax left. Well done. Just a little bit more in the middle of your second set, yeah? Now bring the outside of him around here. That's it, better. Good. Doesn't take a lot. Yeah, bang on. That's it. Bring the outside of her around. Well done. Good. We'll come once more this way, guys. Straighten the outside of her. And then inside trot. Little balance left there, calf. And then give her a breather after this one. Outside leg if he starts to drift there, Beth. Ooh, she says, I want to canter them. If I canter away. And then quietly trots. Look for your line, look for your line. Bring the outside of him around. Lovely. Much better. Good. Okay. Beth, or Kath, you'll lead the way. We'll change the rein and come the other way. Organise it there, Lil. That's a nice trot coming there now, Lil. That's it. Well done. Now right leg. Good. Okay, and we'll come the other way. Bring the outside of her around there. Good. Good. And she looks a little bit more in the rein now, Lil. Yeah. Okay. Now come from the left rein. And each way, thinking about the softness around that new inside heel. So we're now going to start with the white boards to the skinny poles, back to the white poles at the end. Organise before the turn. Now think straight off your leg. Little balance, turn the turn coming out. Bring the outside of them around here. Outside leg, outside rein, now left leg. We'll go. Good, don't lose that suppleness around the inside there. Good. Lose the balance, look for your turn. Round the leg. That's it. Shoulders up. Well done. Pen next time, I want you looking on the before your turn, not on it. Yeah? Oh, that's fun. That's right. Just let Beth come round and then follow Beth, yeah? Up shot again. Good. But you're now getting much better, Beth, at adjusting in before the turn, not as you're there. And of course, before, you just had to worry about going. Organise it here, look ahead, outside leg, shoulders back. Good. Lovely. Very nice, Beth. Well done. Bring the outside of her around. Have a breather, Beth, after this one. The impulsion. Just a little bit behind you there. Well done. Okay. Let them have a breather after this, guys. Shoulders back there, Pen. That's it. Don't get led forward on the turn. Around the inside leg there, Lil. So then a dive in. Well done. Okay, let them breathe a minute, guys. They're thinking, my God, I've worked too hard. Beth, you must be beaming with him. He's a gentleman. Absolute gentleman. Yeah. He's just coming in and going, yeah. But the thing is, like before, like I was saying a minute ago, you only have to worry about really trying to keep him going and keep him straight. With him, he's off your leg. And you with him have now got to think, right, I can now forward plan more. I can start thinking ahead. But of course, you didn't really have the chance to do that before. So, yeah. Get that. No, he's just super. Well, this is it. You're in motherhood now. Right, we'll do this next bit one by one, guys. Now this is the bit where it gets all twisty-turny, course with poles. Handbrake turns. But we will go. If we go in this order, Beth, Lil, Penny, Kath. And we will start by going right rein boards to the skinny pole, right rein boards. Right-handed purple poles back to my skinny. Left-handed yellow back to my skinny. Pick up your canter after there. Canter poles to canter poles to canter pulse. Right-handed trots, change the rein, pick up your left canter, then come from the left rein canter down the pulse. I will shout it, don't you worry. So 1, 2. Yeah, so 1. Yeah. Oh, perfect. All it is, in trot, change the rein, and then canter left, come back up on the left rein. See? Love it. Okay. But like I say, guys, just try and avoid these horses being too close to each other today, just for health reasons, as we all know what's going on in the local area at the minute. Yeah, it's good, but she's now taken the contact more. Looking at your next one. Bring the outside of them around there. Yeah. Beth, I just want you to turn away. Just come and do that again for me. Just get them a little bit softer down the rein before you come. Yeah, just a little bit losing the outside of him there. Don't lose the bend. But think when you want to straighten his left shoulder, think about taking his nose a little bit to the left, but not the neck bend. So think of a nose left feel, not a neck bend left. Plan your turn. Inside suppleness here. That's better turn. Yeah. Just use a little bit more space, a little bit more in between. So now plan this turn. Is he round your inside bend here? Round your right leg, shoulders back. Yeah. Now plan your turn to your purple. You'll go through your markers, collect the trot there, outside leg, bring him round. It's alright. It's alright, yeah. And left leg, push him away. Good. Better in the bridle there now. Little balance, eyes up. Round the inside leg. Good. Outside rein. Now plan the turn coming up. So now slow your trot and bring the outside of him around. Yeah. So I know that is a bit tight, that. Right leg, push him away. It's alright. But it's doing the job of you bringing him the whole of him around. Inside body bend, inside straightness, and pick up your canter. Look for those poles, shoulders back. Think of that rhythm to your canter. Let the pole come to you. Let that pole come to you. Little balance. Inside right turn. Now politely ride the trot. Politely feel him. Carry the inside hand. Green poles to your left. And then pick up your left canter. Left turn after the poles, and then down your line of poles on the left rein in canter. And then turn left when you get to the end of your row of poles. Yeah, canter poles. Canter poles. Run a circle. Run a circle. You're going back down the line again. It's alright. Don't worry. We'll get the chance to come again anyway. Nice canter here. And actually with you, I might do a bit more canter work with you in a minute. Yeah. Look for your line now. Look for that first pole. Let that first pole come to you. Bring the outside of them around there. Eyes up. Little balance. Then turn left. Yeah. Softness around the heel. Run a circle in that corner. And think lift him up around that turn a little bit more in the canter. Good. And then go large. And then down to trot and give him a breather. He is an absolute gentleman, that horse. And have a trot, have a breather. Good boy. Okay, Lil, when you're ready. We'll have you eventing soon. But even coming out in a group of people, not knowing how he's going to behave. What a gentleman. Well, I'm hoping your decision's been made. Eyes up, little straight and left. And if you don't have him, I'll have him. Look for your turn. Yeah. And now plan this turn to your purple poles. Bring the outside of her around it, outside leg, outside rein. Soft down your right. Ask you to push into that off your left heel. Yeah. Use that space in the middle here on the dog leg. Keep the lift down the left side, soft down your right. Get a step into your right hand round that left leg. Good. Now look for your turn. Outside leg, bring around. That's it. And then plan your new dog leg. Look for your skinny. Good. Right leg push away. Think straight on the exit. Straight on the exit. Yeah, use that space in between. And then pick up your canter right. Ride a circle, Lil. Give yourself time. Right. Yeah, gear up that trot a bit more. Right, there you go. Then she steps into it. Don't get tight in your inside contact. You can have the connection, but don't get tight. Little balance left. Outside leg. Soften your right hand. Go on. Let her take you. Little balance. Good. Plan your turn to the right. Bring the outside of her around on the turn here. And now down to trot. Now green poles. And then we'll pick up your canter left. Use your space my side. Use your space here. Use your space. Now go to your left leg. Relax right. Is she in front of your left heel? Then canter. Must be in front before you ask. Look ahead. Ride a circle. Then that line of canter poles. On your inside seat bone, don't let your body weight shift into your right stirrup. Weight down your left. Impulsion, left leg. Look out. And down to trot, have a breather. Good. Next time, I'd like to just see a little bit more round that left leg on that left toe so she stays on that left lead a little bit more. Yeah? Okay, Pen? Yeah, so top line poles first. Chase the rein over the dog leg. Top poles, dog leg, canter. I will shout it, don't you worry. But I like to do a good row of poles like this because it gets you flowing a little bit more. Always find the worst thing is when you're doing a few poles and then you stop, and then a few poles and then you stop. It's the worst feeling in the world. Lil, she's looking a lot better now. A little bit, yeah. But I think someone has a bit of confidence. Bring the outside of her around here, change the diagonal. Eye straight down, yeah. Just use that space a little bit more in between. Now with the canter poles there, Penny, you've got a choice if you want to canter or not. Eyes up. Lean back a little bit there. Don't get ahead of her. Now plan this turn for your purple poles now. Slow, look at them. Outside leg. That's it. Left leg, push it over. Close your left hand. Make sure that neck's not hanging to the outside. And then go to the free poles on your left side after this, but use your space there. And then you're going to go yellow poles to your skinny poles again. Go to your right leg, to your skinny. Shoulders back. It's all right, don't worry. We'll have time to go through it again. If you want to canter, go to your canter poles. But you can trot them if you wish. Shoulders back here. Shoulders back. Body taller. Body taller. Bring your hips forward. Body taller. Right, I want you up there. Up there more. Little balance. Yeah, and then you're going to take a right turn at the end of your line. And then come to your green poles. And then back up the way over those canter poles again. And you've got a choice of trot or canter. Shoulders back. Use your space this side. Use your space. Yeah, I want you to see how straight you can be to those green before you get there. Left leg. Yeah, you want to notice you're a little bit to the left of that where we weren't quite straight beforehand. But don't worry, we'll have time to work on them in a minute. Use the space. Keep around the inside, shoulders up. Now go to your right leg. Just a little bit to the left of the line here. Do you see that? Right. Okay. Have a breathe a minute. We'll get to go again. Okay, Kath? That's fine. Yeah. 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 Whenever you feel you need to walk, walk. Honestly. You're sorry? Right, what I want you to do this time, when she does try to do that, beforehand, quietly walk in the middle up to trot again. Use a downwards up the transition just to make sure she's listening before she gets to them. So she doesn't just think, oh, I'm going. Yeah? And I think the pulse will help her get moving a bit, Kath. Change the diagonal. Eyes up. Good. Carry your hand a little bit there. Soft in the elbow. Ask her to push around the inside leg. Look for your turn. That's it. Now straight through your poles. Eyes up. Now look for your new poles. Little balance. Bring the outside of her around here. Now right leg. Little balance. That's it. And soft. Good. Look for your turn. Outside leg, bring around here. Relax in front. Now quietly walk. Shoulders up, look for the turn. Bring the outside of her around here. And then when she feels she's listening, quietly trot off your left leg. Good, look up. That's it, keep the push. And then when you feel ready, yeah, well done. But even there, she's now listening more. Soft in your right. Good. Change your diagonal. And then you're going to walk after these free poles. Lean back, look for your line. Good, soft, outside leg, bring the whole of her around to your yellow. Little balance left rein. And then when you're ready, quietly trot if you want to before the poles, if not, trot after them. Good. Eyes up. And then quietly squeeze up to trot. Change diagonal. Yeah, now think about it, just stepping down into your left rein a little bit more there from your right leg. Nice. And then look for these canter poles. Yeah, go on then. Look ahead. Let her quietly take you, shoulders back. Keep the contact. Keep the contact. Eyes up. Hey, well done. It's alright, just change the rein, go off to the left there, and if you want to now come up from them in the left rein canter. That was nice. Just a little bit more trust in the middle. You would have felt those second two poles probably came a little bit off the distance. Yeah? Good, you'll come from the left rein once? Yeah. Good. Yes, so that's alright. Yes, so come on the left rein from the top end down. We were meant to change the rein over the green poles, but you turned left at the end. So it's alright. Don't worry, it's fine. That's alright. Canter poles on the left rein. So you've done them on the right there, and then you change the rein to the left, yeah. That's it. So quietly up to trot. And take a left turn. and then trot all the way around, and then by the mountain block, pick up your canter left. That's it. Good. Eyes up. Good. I like that. Just feel a lift underneath you a bit more there. Yeah. Left leg push away. Good. Squeeze around your left heel, squeeze around your left heel. Don't get tight in your right. Little balance left rein. And then plan that canter transition in the corner. Eyes up. Look for your line. Shoulders back. No quicker. It's alright. Look ahead. And then quietly canter again if you want to. If you want to trot them, Kath, I don't mind if you trot. It's alright. Don't get tight in your right. Look ahead. Shoulders back. Just ride a big, large circle. A big, large circle. A big, large circle. Let her settle into the canter. Yeah. Done? Yeah. So it's just that excitement initially. Don't get too tight on that first turn. Look ahead. Don't get tight. Right. Quietly canter there. Go on. Quietly canter there. Ask in the middle. It's alright. Relax. And quietly trot. Some of this I would say there is where she hasn't really cantered very much recently. And the gear's just a little bit rusty. Yeah? But again, she's happy, she's keen, she's enjoying it. That's really important. Beth, come again. And if you want at the end, Kath, rather than do all that, we can just separate by finishing your bit on doing a few canter pulls. Yeah? Right, for Beth, Lil and Penny, they can probably do all that again. But for you, I'd say, actually, let's just break it down and finish your bit on doing the canter pulls. Yeah? Good. Again, before you come, though, Beth, think about it just being a little bit more in the rein, coming soft around the leg. Take your time to get going. Straighten him on the heavy rein a little bit there. I would actually just straighten his left shoulder a little bit. Keep him round that right heel. Without losing the bend around the inside flexion. Yeah, one more circle. Yeah, straighten him up. And again, don't lose the outside connection when you're bending him round your inside. Don't collapse down your inside. Think you slightly bring his nose a little bit to the outside there. Keep him round your leg. Keep him round your leg. Organise your turn here. Yeah, bring the outside of him around there. Better. See if you can just get him a little bit more supple through the inside of him. Don't let him drift to your right. Plan the turn here. That's it. Now you know this next turn's going to come up quick, so organising it there. Outside leg, outside rein, bring him round. Now the new suppleness, new bend as you change the rein. Round that left. That's a better trot coming there. Plan the turn. Balance it. Ooh. Good. Nice there. Organise the turn. Balance it right. Outside leg. That's a better turn. Right leg, push him over. Yep. Just new inside flexion a little bit there. Just fell through the right shoulder a little bit. Plan the canter transition. Inside suppleness, inside bend. Good. Pulse, yeah, and then you're going to turn right at the end. Yeah, let that pole come to you. Keep a little bit of leg though. It's alright. And then trot. Straighten him up.
Can I do that again?
Yeah, you can do. Bang on. Yeah, but what did you not do when you done that? Didn't quite keep your leg there. So you let the pole come to you, yes, but dropped your leg a little bit, and then he just came a little bit short. Take your time, but keep your heel. Go on. Yeah, now a little balance. Turn left at the end. It's alright, turn left. Ride the body, ride a circle, ride his body, it's alright, ride a circle. There he just simply got a bit disunited behind. That's where I say he's got to get a bit stronger in the canter. And then make a right turn, round your right leg. That's it, good. Straighten him on the heavy rein a little bit there. Just a green poles, but use your space there. Straighten the outside of him there. That's it. Now plan the new turn. New body bend, new suppleness, and then canter left. Get it to push down into your right. Just ride a 15-metre circle there before you come. Ride a 50-metre circle, get that lift down the inside of his body. That's it. Think of a nose right feel. Stay tall. Keep a little bit of leg. So there, it's alright. Turn left at the end. Just come one more in the left rein canter. I'd say then, again, you would have felt just not quite around the leg when you kept the pole, left the pole come to you, but he didn't quite, he shortened his distance a little bit. So think about the adjustment before your turn. Keep him around the leg. Adjust him early, not late. Adjust him there. Now stop. Little balance. Good girl. Good. I know that probably would have felt a little bit wobbly, but I would say that's more him getting a bit tired on the forehand, just a little bit heavy. Yeah. So you done everything correct there, but he was just getting that little bit tired, just that little bit. Oh God, that's a lot. Yeah. But again, he's probably not done anything like this in a long time, if ever. We don't know. Yeah? Okay, Lil. Get her pushing down the rein a little bit more. Yeah, finger a little bit more lift. Yeah, into the contact. Bring the outside of her around here. Round the right leg, little balance left. Look ahead. See if we get a little bit inside flexion here, round the inside heel. That's it. Look ahead. Plan your turn. Outside leg, bring the outside of her around here. Now think of the new flexion, new body bend. Yeah. See him just straighten her neck a little bit. Round your inside A, plan your turn. That's it, and then straight on the exit of these poles. Look ahead. Outside leg, bring her around here. Little balance after the poles here. Yeah, see if you can just get a little bit more softer and around that bend a little bit more. And then you're going to pick up your canter after these poles. And canter away. Yeah, not quite away from your inside leg there, yeah? Right, yeah, that's better. And then once you've done these canter poles, I just want you to do the trot poles once more. Use that space there, though, Lil. Use that space. Make the adjustment now. Keep your leg. Keep your heel, keep your heel, keep your heel, keep your heel, keep your heel. Little balance. Keep your leg. Right leg. And trot. Outside rein. Okay, and then canter. You went a different way as well that time. Use that space up here. Yeah, canter pose again. Look ahead. Ride a circle. Get your canter coming through a little bit more. Round the inside A there. Shoulders back. Let that pole come to you, but keep your leg. Let it take you. Good. That's better. And then down to your trots. Outside rein, inside leg. Push it down into the rein. And I just want you to do the trot poles once each way. She just gets a little bit rounder here. Yeah, she's just come a little bit against that heavy rein. Straighter on your heavy. And then little balance light once she's come straighter through the heavy rein. Purple to your flags, yellow to your flags once. Change the diagonal. Yeah. Now around the new bend, new leg. And then calf. Once she's going over the yellow to the flag, start trotting for me, alright? It's alright, I'm talking to Penny there. Sorry. Change the diagonal. Yeah. And then yellow to your 4 poles this side once. Look ahead. Outside leg, bring around. That's it. Plan your turn. And then eyes up. Right leg, push away. Good. And walker. Okay, Penny. Just a little bit straight around the inside bend, inside leg a little bit here. That's it. And then she starts to come a little bit softer, a little bit rounder there, yeah? Shoulders up. Eyes up. Right leg, bring around the turn. She doesn't motorbike in. Yeah, little balance coming out. Keep the neck straight in front, not looking to the outside. Eyes up, shoulders back. That's it. Think about it coming soft around the bend here. Yeah. Yeah, purple to your skinny. Left leg there. Into your right contact. Even connection. That's it. Make sure you're straight to these. Thinking about that impulsion, rhythm and tempo. Look for your flags. Left leg push away. Use space in the middle here. Change your diagonal. Shoulders back. Good. Shoulders away from her ears a little bit more. Hold yourself for your upper body. Outside leg, bring around on the turn. Yeah, little balance in the rein. Keep your right leg on. Now look for your flags. Now if you're feeling up to it after these skinny poles, go up to canter. Change your diagonal as you change the direction. Yeah, and then pick up your canter. Shoulders back. Good. Just keep that leg to the pole. Keep that leg to your pole. Keep that leg. Keep that leg. Go on, go on. Go on. Right, well done. Then change the direction and come on the left rein. Where you thought steady, I would have said a bit more. Because you would have felt you were a bit off. When you're a bit off a distance, that's where you know you've just not got to chase it, but just ask for a little bit more to get there. And up to that canter left. Look for your poles here. Shoulders up. Okay, ride a big circle, and then you're going to come to that line in canter. Look ahead, shoulders up. Sit taller on your seat. Sit taller on your seat. Alright, and then ask the canter in the corner once. Shoulders back. Run a big circle, and you want to ask in that corner by the mountain block, yeah? Use that space that side to really help with that turn. Push the trot away, even there. Left leg around her, left leg around her, left leg around her, and up to canter. Now forward to the pole. Go on. Go on, better. Sit tall. Good. Well done. And down to trot. And give her a pat. Okay, calf, finish on your canter poles. Come on the right rein first, then we'll come from the left. Well done, Pen. You get to see your fun bit. The canter poles. Yes, canter the whole side, then come down. Depending on how she's feeling. Yeah? If you feel actually she doesn't need as long of a run up, I don't want to say canter on the turn and put her straight at them. But even if you wanted to, you could even ask your canter where Penny is. and still have plenty of time to get your canter to the poles. Good. But even on the turn, don't let a motorbike against your inside heel. Use your space. She doesn't motorbike against that inside heel. And again, canter. And go. Yeah, that's fine. I want you a little bit more positive on that last turn. Because your first turn was good, but you just went a little bit too much to the contact, and then she fell to the trot. An adjustment with an allowance, not an adjustment and keep. Keep that energy, and go, go on, go on, go on, go on. Trust her, trust her, trust her, trust her, trust her, trust her. Go on, trust her. Right, good girl, and trot. And I know that canter will feel a little bit quick at the minute, but actually she's making the distance up well. But she's not too close. If she was going too quick, for instance, she would be literally on top of that second pole. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, but this is where you haven't cantered her in a while. So that was better. Yeah? Yeah, come on the left rein, finish on the left rein once. Where did that hour go? That flew. And then I would ask your canter, yeah, go on then. You got it. Now on that turn, rider forward, let the pole come to you. So now left leg canter, go on, left leg. Look for your pole and go. Go on. It's all right. Trust her. Right. Yeah. Now you can feel there where you're getting a bit uneasy when you're not 100% sure. But, you know, we're not going to go mad on that because, you know, again, she hasn't cantered in how long? Right. So that's a lot of canter and canter poles. You know, I think that's, you know, yeah. Yeah. But we know she's lighter on her right side than she is her left side. So consequently, when you come from the left rein, it's a bit more difficult to keep that lift. Yeah? Good work, guys. All right? All happy? Where did that hour go? That absolutely flew.